Hi, I'm Joshua Wilson, and I'm going to read you my story titled Custody. This is the story of how a young Jewish boy escapes a concentration camp. I dragged my feet across the muddy ground as I entered the unforgettable concentration camp. I saw two wooden towers above me. Two Nazi guards were standing on the tops of the two towers, watching every movement I took, as if I was the prey of their hungry bellies. The chains around my wrists, they felt as if my hands were about to fall off my shriveled arms. My hair sagged over my eyebrows, my face bloody and scarred. I heard screams and shouts of agony, such terrible noises, and the dull gray sky with showers of rain and hail. So this was how it was to be Jewish, thrown around like junk, forgotten. Why, I wish we could have moved to Poland, a country of sunshine and nice people, welcoming you with open arms. Then one of the guards pushed me into a small green tent. How was I supposed to live this way? One of the guards looked in. Tomorrow we put you to work, the guard said, throwing a piece of bread my way. That's all for tonight, he chuckled. I glared at him. He slapped me right across the face. Now don't you glare at me again, boy, or next time it'll really hurt. He walked away. I would really have to get out of this place. I woke the next morning to find my tent entrance open. The sun shined on my dirty skin. I breathed in a nice fresh breath of air. Get out of your tent now. The general looked into my tent. You've missed 2 hours of work. Get out of there. I slowly lumbered out of the smallest place anyone could ever live in. As I arrived at the working site, I saw another kid my age digging a deep hole. I walked up to him. Hi, my name's Abraham. What's yours? I asked him. He looked up at me. The name's Isu. Now you better get to work before the general gets here, he warned. What am I supposed to do? I asked him. He threw me a shovel. Start digging a hole. 5 feet, 5.5 feet, 6 feet. I wiped the sweat off my forehead. The sun stood high in the sky, shining over all land. The general walked by me. When he saw what I had done, he looked full of disappointment and angry emotions. I expect more than that, he said. Then he kicked me. I fell into the hole. Dig deeper if you want water tonight. 12 feet, 13 feet, 14 feet. I fell onto the cold stone ground. I was so tired I couldn't do it anymore. Slowly, I fell asleep. That night, I had dreams, terrible dreams. The Nazis had taken full control of Europe and they were about to invade North America. There was a terrible battle. Cities slaughtered, people dead, and others perishing. Then I saw myself in a chamber, gas spraying from the ceiling. I clawed at my throat, slowly dying. I sat up straight, breathing frantically. I was still in the hole, at least 15 feet deep. The sun shined down into the hole I had made. Then I saw Isu peering into the hole. What happened? He asked. I don't know, I replied. Here, Isu yelled, and he threw a long rope down. I slowly climbed up and out of the hole, and when I reached land, I collapsed onto the dry soil and panted like a dog. Then he remembered he was a savage Nazi. Start on the next hole, he yelled. I walked to the next spot. Then I stopped. What are you doing? The captain asked. I looked back at him. Leaving. Then I ran for it. After him, the captain yelled. A siren went off at the front gate. Nazi soldiers flowed from the front and side gates. Planes took off from the airway. I ran as fast as my tired legs could carry me. The wind swept through my hair and I felt free. I heard gunshots behind me, but I did not look back. I was starting a new life. I was putting my dark past behind me. I fled to Spain, staying there until my mid-20s. There, I found the girl of my dreams, Esther. We had 2 children, Jacob, a handsome blonde-headed boy with eyes as green as the sea, and Ruth, a beautiful girl with jet black hair and eyes that were as blue as the sky. We became a family, but what I didn't know was back in Germany I was being framed for high treason, dead or alive. And those Nazis, they wanted me dead as a doorknob, and they wanted to kill me with their bare hands. Afterward. My name is Joshua Wilson. I was the creator and writing of this story. I wanted my young Georgia author's story to do something historical and realistic about America. I was also reading about Anne Frank when I got the idea. That's how I came up with the idea of custody. This story tells the tale of a young boy who is put into a concentration camp and how he gets out. Thank you for reading this historical story. I hope you have a great day. Joshua Wilson.